Hello and thank you for watching this video. In this video, you will learn about migration and seed dispersal and how they affect the distribution, or spread, of plant and animal species around the world. So far, you have learned about the various reasons why plants and animals are located in certain places, like how an organism's adaptations allow it to only live in a certain biome. Are there other things that influence the locations of various species? Like, can plants and animals be physically moved or move themselves to a different location? Absolutely. For example, the monarch butterfly flies almost 5,000 miles to Mexico in the fall when it gets cold, and then returns back to the north in the summer when it gets warm again. Another example is the sandpiper. The sandpiper spends its summers in the Arctic, but in the fall, when it starts to get too cold, they fly to South America. These are just two examples of animals that migrate. Migration is the regular seasonal journey of an animal from one place to another and back again. When they migrate, they are going to an area that provides a better source of food or a better environment for reproduction. Animals that migrate change their locations throughout the year based on their need for a different environment as the seasons change. However, can plants just pick themselves up and move when the seasons change? No, they are rooted in one spot, so they do something a little different. In order for plants to establish themselves in new environments and spread out, they have to disperse their seeds. What does it mean to disperse their seeds? To disperse means to distribute or spread out over a wide area. So, seed dispersal must mean the scattering or spreading of seeds far from the parent plant. A seed that is dispersed far from its parent plant has a better chance of survival. Far away, a seed does not have to compete with its parent for light, water, and nutrients. But how do seeds get spread out from a plant if it doesn't have arms to throw them? There are actually quite a few natural ways. Animals spread seeds, as well as water and wind. Humans can also disperse seeds. When animals eat fruit, the seeds inside the fruit pass through the animal's digestive system and are deposited in new areas when the animal travels and then goes to the bathroom. Other seeds are enclosed in barb-like structures, often called burrs, that hook onto fur or clothing. The seeds fall off in a new area. Water can also disperse seeds when the seeds are carried away by rain and fall into oceans and rivers. Coconuts are actually a very cool example of this. Coconuts are giant seeds, and they can fall off of trees and roll down the beach and into the ocean. The ocean then carries them to another body of land, and it lands on a different beach and begins to grow. Wind can also disperse lightweight seeds, such as those of dandelions and maple trees. Some plants even eject their seeds. The force scatters the seeds in many directions. Humans can also cause plants to be established in different places. If a plant is taken from one location and then planted in another, that plant can start to spread its seeds in that location, as long as the plant fits in that climate. Humans can also explain why some species of plants could be seen growing so far from its native location. Here is a globe. Let's say that there is a wildflower that is native to Ireland, but then that species of wildflower was seen growing in the United States, even though it is not native to here. What could possibly explain the plant or seeds of that plant traveling from Ireland to the United States? Could an animal carry its seed from there to here? Well, not realistically. There wouldn't really be a reason for an organism to migrate that way. Usually they go from north to south for summer weather, not across the globe. Even if an organism did migrate from there to here, chances are that the seed would pass through its digestive system long before its journey was completed. So seed dispersal through animals wouldn't make sense in this case. What about water? Well, the seed of a wildflower would probably be pretty sensitive and wouldn't be able to survive a trip across the ocean like a coconut could. Also, it wouldn't have a way to get to the middle of the country. It would just be stuck on the coast on a beach. So water wouldn't make sense. What about wind? Well, chances are the wind wouldn't be able to carry a seed quite that far all the way across the ocean before dropping it. So wind wouldn't make sense. The only explanation is that someone took the plant or seeds from Ireland, brought them to the United States, and planted them here.